How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and today I've got for you an easy guide on how to complete the Master K1 Revelations Lost Sector. What do I mean by easy? Well, usually that means I use a loadout that includes weapons that are easily obtainable, and I don't use things like Warmind Cell and Charged with Light mods. In addition, I include live commentary to give you some tips at different sections of the Lost Sector. So in the past, I've done videos on speedrunning Lost Sectors, but that's not always the best way for people to learn how to do the Lost Sector. So in these videos, I take it a little bit slow and I offer tips to maybe help people get their first completion or to complete it more efficiently. Alright, I'm going to briefly go over my loadout in just a moment, but before I do, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. In this run, I'm going to be using a Titan, but I often get questions like, what about a warlock or what about a hunter? For the most part, the methods that I use aren't class specific. Just take what I do and apply it to whatever character you're playing on. For example, in this video, I don't use my Sentinel super offensively at all. In fact, I use it to skip the remaining ads after I've defeated the boss and get to the chest. So on a hunter, I would probably go with top or bottom tree Night Stalker for invisibility to get to the chest. On a warlock, I would probably go with Nova Warp and Blink to easily get to the chest fast and avoid a bunch of enemies. Alright, for weapons, I'm using True Prophecy, but any hand cannon will work here, you're just using it for unstoppable champions. Then I'm using the Frozen Orbit Sniper, which became available this season, and it does void damage, which is boosted by 50% in this Master Lost Sector. As you can imagine, that's quite useful. Then I'm using the Two-Tailed Fox, which does void and solar damage. After the rocket launcher buff this season, this has become a solid weapon. If you don't have the Two-Tailed Fox, you can use any void rocket launcher. There's one available from Strikes, and there's one available from Trials of Osiris. For armor mods, I have the Unstoppable Hand Cannon and Anti-Barrier Sniper mod. Then for the rest of my mods, I basically just have ammo mods for my sniper rifle. Alright, that's it for my loadout. Let's get right into it. Alright, so right off the bat, there's going to be a ton of acolytes, so I'm going to toss a grenade into the group on the right and then focus the ones on the left with my gun. So you have to be careful for the Acolyte's regular attack because void damage is increased by a significant amount. Also, they're going to be spamming grenades pretty much everywhere. Okay, and then 4 acolytes are going to come out this top door up here. And don't go past this box here because there's a shrieker that will open if you do. When you're ready to take that shrieker out, pull your rocket launcher out, push forward a little bit, aim at it, and then keep pushing behind these boxes. Okay, there's a barrier champion and some acolytes below us. They should come up and push forward here. I'm gonna get ready for the barrier champion. Alright, more enemies are going to spawn, so what we're going to do is take cover behind this large rock, and we're going to have to pick off a bunch of acolytes again. Throw a grenade over there. Pick out several of them. And there is a barrier champion in the distance. Since it decided to stay out, I'll just take it out right now. Easy enough. So we're going to have to clear out the rest of the acolytes in the area here, and then an unstoppable champion will spawn up near this crystal. Again, if you see a bunch of acolytes, you're going to want to back up because the void attacks will do a lot of damage to you. In the bottom left, a champion has appeared, which means the unstoppable is out. Trying to finish off the acolytes here. You got to be careful. There's enemies up there you want to avoid. So use cover whenever you can. Alright, now my goal is going to be to take out the barrier champion that's up there before I have to even go up there. I'm going to try to get an angle here. I'm going to just take these acolytes out, I guess. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. Usually it doesn't work out like that. The barrier champion will run into a position where you can't see it any longer. One small tip, if you have the 7 Seraph Officer Revolver, you can use that as your hand cannon and use War Mine cells to help clear out acolytes a lot faster. I'm just gonna rocket him. Once you clear out this area up here, an unstoppable champion will also spawn here. So I should make sure everything's reloaded for that. If you notice grenades flying towards you, don't be afraid to back up. Just going to make sure to clear the area first before I move on to the last crystal. So once this acolyte is down, an unstoppable champion will spawn over here as well. There it is. If you're significantly underleveled, things like the acolyte grenade and normal attack are going to hurt a lot more. All we have to do is clear the remaining acolytes out over here. Looks like I have plenty of ammo on the ground. That doesn't usually happen, but it's actually quite useful for the boss fight. We destroy that crystal. I like to hop up here, make sure everything's reloaded. Then when you're ready for the boss fight, destroy this crystal. There will be 2 barrier champions during the boss fight that you need to defeat to get the platinum rating. Okay. Once it's about down, I throw a grenade. Rocket. Back behind cover. Rocket. What rockets do will help clear the area of regular enemies as well. So we have 1 barrier down. The other one's off to the left there. We can kind of use that to our advantage. Acolyte grenade coming in. Now that the second barrier is down, all we have to do is worry about the boss, but the problem is we're going to have to avoid acolyte grenades, so I'm just going to throw a grenade to try to get rid of them. Alright, boss time. And if you don't want to avoid the sniper in the back, just go ahead and snipe it. So after a while, some thrall will spawn and rush you, but if you've killed everything fast enough, you shouldn't have to worry about it. As you notice, I haven't used my super yet, because I'm going to use it to actually get to the chest. There we have it, a Platinum K1 Revelations Master Lost Sector with no Warmind cell or charged with light mods. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.